YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another paint with me video. If you're new here, my name is Adero. I'm an artist, teacher, mother, wear many hats. But today I will be showing you my process of painting the monster in Frankenstein. Extra points if you can tell me the name of the monster that's in Frankenstein. Leave your comments in the chat. So let's get into it. So I've kind of developed this method of doing portraits with watercolor that I really like, and I will post a short little video tutorial. So it's really gonna be a short actually on how I do it. So I like how it gives the paper texture, and I can build colors over layers with watercolor. So I tend to do portraits this fashion. I like it. It appeals to my aesthetics and sense of art. So I do most portraits this way. I'm planning to test it out with other, not just portraits, but other kind of, art pieces that I would like to do. So as you can see, I have little faint guidelines of where I want to put certain colors, facial features, etc. It's very faint. I apologize in advance for a little bit of the first part of the video. The camera was giving problems. It was blurring in and out until I finally get to fix it. Anywho, I have a scrap paper that I always do when I'm mixing colors, so I want to see if I like the color or not. So I will test it out before on scrap paper before I go ahead and commit it to paper. Watercolor for me, I have to be more deliberate. I can't just plop things down and then my mistake and cover it up like acrylic. So watercolor requires a lot more intention, a lot more planning, and just planning beforehand, light layers first and then you darken. So with watercolor you have to work from light to dark. You can't work back and forth like you can with acrylic, because the pigments are not opaque. They're very transparent, and you often have to layer up your colors to get what you want and add dimension and depth. So this is, I loved the new Netflix rendition of Frankenstein, and I completely adored how they created the monster for the cinematographic perspective. So I decided, I went hunting for a reference photo online, and I found one I liked, and then I decided, okay, hey, I am going to watercolor him. And I like how it turned out. It got that very dark noir gothic-y kind of vibe at the end of the video. I was very surprised because for the most part I was there but not there. Your mind kind of just wanders off and you just start plopping paint on paper and hope for the best kind of situation sometimes. This was one of those times. But I liked how it turned out in the end. And it wasn't one of my normal stressful painting, which I'm happy with. It was a very chill, spontaneous kind of vibe that I with this painting of the monster from Frankenstein. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. I'm going to speed up the rest of this so you can, so it doesn't drag on for a whole hour of you watching me add paint to paper. But you'll see me, I use the Koi watercolor palette. These are not light faceted pigments. They're medium grade, I believe they are, but they work really well, and I like them. I think my next portrait, I bought some new professional grade light fasting watercolor paints. So I want to try a piece with those ones. So the next watercolor you see me do will be with those new pigments to try them out and see how they look. I just got a few small, many very small tubes to try out. So I'm excited for that process so you guys can see. Anywho, enjoy, leave your comments, your ideas, thoughts, and if you have something you want me to do a portrait of or a watercolor of similar to this, just leave them in the comments and I'll do my best. Toodles! At this part of the painting, I was doing the fur coat, and I really was like struggling to figure out brush strokes, but I got it in the end. A little bit of dry brushing to start the base, and then kind of layered in some darker colors on top, and it came out pretty good. You can tell it's fur of some kind, which I'm happy with. And so putting the green over the skin tone was a masterful surprise for me. I did not expect it to turn out this way and to get the effect that it looked. It was purely following instinct and following, just going with the vibes, and it turned out to be a pretty good call, and I like it. So yeah, I'm doing the fur coat here, and you'll see how it turns out in the end.